Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to your weekly episode of Wayne Tech. Like I said in the last episode, today we're doing a little bit of Nightwing. So I got a review for you guys to check out, and I really want to show you this awesome Nightwing inspired weapon I think you're totally going to dig. So let's get to it. So you know what would be really cool to have? Batarangs. Batarangs are like Batman's web shooters. They're like his signature tool that he uses. You know, he uses from a bunch of different things. He could throw them and then they explode. You got the one that he throws and it's like a taser. You know, they're basically just boomerangs. You know, because he throws them and they come back, but they're like boomerangs of death because they got like a bunch of like bat blades on them and different other various things. You know, they got the sonics, you know, just a bunch of different cool things that he uses for them. So if you want to be a hero, you really want to knock out a lot of the skill sets that the people from the Batverse like have to have. It's like a requirement. To be part of the Batverse, you got to have a skill at throwing things, a marksman skill at throwing things. You need to be able to throw things. If you can't throw things, you're just limiting yourself as a hero. So I recommend you buying these. These are a couple of knives that I bought, throwing knives that I bought at Amazon for like barely even $12. They're beasts. They're extremely durable. They've gone through the ringers and they're extremely fun and super satisfying once you throw them and you throw 3 in a row. It's just like, you feel so good, you know. And it's like, I've been practicing for not too long, about a couple months, and the results are definitely there because I've been very, very consistent with building on the muscle memory with it. And yeah, pretty cool. They also have like, I just picked them up and they had these, they have spider. I'll show you guys. It's got like a spider on there, like a spider. And look at that, dude. I bought them. I didn't even realize that they had spiders on them. I was like, what? I just bought them real quick because a lot of people on Amazon were like, oh, it's a pretty good knife. It's really durable and it's a really good throwing knife. I'm like, well, okay, cool. So I bought them. Like, dude, they got spiders on this. This is destiny. This is destiny. I was meant to get these knives. They're pretty cool. You know, they're sharp. You know, not too sharp, but they're very pointy. You can sharpen them if you need to. And the best thing I think is that they're really durable. I read a lot online that, you know, a lot of knives end up bending or breaking or like not. After throwing them a couple times, you can't use them again. These ones, I've been throwing them a lot at a lot of different things, and they're pretty fine. Yeah. They came with a holster. You know, you can put a little holster on the side of your hip, just real quick. You can just, you know, hand at the ready, just pull them out real quick, throw. And then, yeah, so if someone needed your help and you needed to get somewhere, and someone presented you a bike and there was a bike that you could use to bike there, you know, instead of you walking and taking an hour, you could bike there and get there in like 20 minutes to save them. But like, then you don't know how to ride a bike. So you can't, since you can't ride a bike, you have to run, and then by that time they die. They die because you couldn't get there quick enough because you didn't know how to ride a bike. But more than likely, everybody already knows how to ride a bike. So their bike was there, pretty much anyone could get on that and, you know, get that advantage. Throwing knives is the same thing. This is more even superhero related. I'm giving you an example. I was chilling in my garage one time and I was working on something, and my mom, she busts through the door for some, I don't know why, I don't even know why. She just bounces through the door, just like scares the crap out of me, right? And I had been throwing the knives and practicing to the point where it built into my muscle memory to where it chose that. I had I didn't have a knife, it was something I had in my hand. I don't know what it was, but it was sharp. And it might have been a knife. And my body said, grab that knife, get ready to throw it. I've been practicing with throwing the no spin technique. But instantly it was just like, and she's just like, what? I'm just like, dude, you know, I didn't think about this. This just happened, and I was ready to, I had my hips and everything all ready to do the swing and throw it at whatever was trying to kill me in my garage, in my own home. That's how much I've trained it into my body to where it's an instant response. Like literally, I could throw anything, watch. You can throw anything. It doesn't matter what it is. With this technique, you're able to throw anything that's pointy into something else. Anything you throw, it could be a butter knife, it could be a screwdriver, you know, it could be a nail, anything that has a point to it. With this technique, you're able to throw it into something. And that is a benefit that you should always want to be able to have every time. So I mean, it's worth the practice. If you want to be like Nightwing or anyone else in the Bat family, knife throwing is basically a prerequisite. You can't be a part of the Bat family and not be able to be a skilled marksman and be able to throw knives. Like, you're not in the team if you can do that. So it's just too useful of a skill not to have. It'd be pointless not to have that skill because you can do so much with it. And yeah, so next thing, something that I made, Nightwing inspired, and it is, yep, another nunchuck. What's up? These are just your standard everyday nunchucks. Or are they? There's a ton of videos on YouTube that show you how to put them together, PVC nunchucks. They're really quick, real simple. I'll give you guys a quick tutorial. So first thing we're gonna need 2 PVC pipes. Bam. You're gonna get yourself, make them a foot long each. Then you're gonna get an inch marker, or just an inch, as I usually use on the back of my thumb. Is about an inch, kind of where the nail is. And you're gonna drill 2 holes. Mark two holes on each side. Then you're gonna need some string. So you're gonna need some string. Bada boom. That's pretty much all you need. So let's do it real fast. So take this thing, take a hole, bam. Where are you gonna be? Where's the line? It's about right there. So bam. There you go. You take the string. You don't want this part to fray. It's gonna be really hard to do. So bam, get your piece of paper you're not gonna use anymore. Put it on there. Get yourself your super glue real fast. You know, and just kind of dump it on there. Just kind of, you want to get it there. And kind of like keep it clamped up. So the idea is kind of is like a hook. Yeah, cool. All right, then you're gonna go through one end, wrap it around. Put yourself some slack a little bit probably. Put it back through the hole. You're gonna grab it, feed it through, pull it around, bam. Make yourself something that's like this. Bam, there's one. And you're gonna go ahead and pull it, feed it through again. Alright, you're gonna take them. This is the tie part. It's pretty easy. Pretty much do your shoelace. Do a shoelace, bam. Do another shoelace, bam. Put it in here, bam. So a little, I think like Jinx's face, a little Jinx kiss. Mwah, mwah. And then you just tie it until it's tight, bros. And there you go. Yeah. Like I said, just get rid of this, put it in there. Like I said, just cut it, boom, you're good. Other than that, you get yourself some nunchucks. Bam. You just decorate however you want. Boom. By this point, you probably already guessed that nunchucks are one of my top 3 favorite weapons, easily. They're really flashy, they're sick, they're cool, they're effective, they get you extra range, and it's just, I freaking love nunchucks. These are just your standard everyday nunchucks, as you can see. The same principle as having them with the knife throwing is that if you're able to use it, you can do a lot more with it, and it just makes you more proficient, and it heightens the maximal potential you have. Yeah, they're nunchucks, but in the hands of a skilled nunchuck, like in the hands of a martial artist, a skilled martial artist, there you go. You could do some crazy things, and in the hand of a martial artist who does creative, cool, awesome, you know, things with them, like you could push the boundaries of what these nunchucks can do. It's just a standard 2 sticks and a string, but in the right hands, they can be anything, like whip chucks, like I made in the last video. I'm not a professional. I'm self-taught, so I'm not like some crazy martial arts expert with these bad boys, but they're not that bad once you pick them up. Let me paint you a scenario, okay? You found a couple guys, they're up to no good. They start making trouble in your neighborhood, and now they want to kick you, okay? There's 4 of them, 4 dudes. They are trying to, you know, like I said, beat you up brutally. They corner you, and you're left with no option but to fight. So, what do? So what I would do is whip out my nunchucks. You get hit with a nunchuck, you think twice about moving in on somebody. So if 3 guys rushes you, you hit 3 of them, you would then, you know, convince 3 of them to maybe not continue their charge. But the 4th one is gonna get you, and if one of them gets you, they all get you. You can only hit maybe 2 or 3 of them, 2, 3 of them tops, you know, in an all-out charge. If one charges at you in a certain way, you won't be able to hit the rest of them. So then you can't ward them away with your nunchucks by themselves. You're just in the back in the corner. You're just trying to keep them away. You know, if some other guy comes by, he kind of comes in, you just slam them on the head real quick, and then they're all like hesitant, and now they're ready to like, you know, juke you and try to, you know, trick you on which guy's gonna charge you and pretty much take you down. That's when you're a goner. So you're pretty much screwed. There's really no way you're getting out of this, unless you're a boss. Unless you think outside of the box, unless you're one of those guys who does not let society, you know, or anything else limit them to what they can do or create or utilize for their abilities to heighten themselves. You know, unless you're guardian worthy, right? There's no way out of this. But if you are, my friend, that's when you pull out one of these bad boys. Because you're trying to escape. You're not trying to fight him, you're not trying to beat him, you're trying to escape. It's 4 guys against you, you're cornered. If you got cornered, then you got no business fighting them. So you tell them, you let them know, hey, listen guys, hey, I don't want to do, just let me go, please. you know, it's gonna be bad for all of us if you don't let me go. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, what are you gonna do with those nunchucks? You know, are you serious? Just put your nunchucks like so, and throw flames. Flah, 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 flah. And you just throw a bunch of just fire in their faces. Not only are they going to be extremely surprised and never expected it, because you didn't spend any time to light it. All you did was slightly move your nunchucks, tilt it this way. At that point, they're in their minds, they're thinking you're just getting ready to swing the nunchuck, which you are. But at the same time, you're throwing flames in their face. They get fired. I don't recommend you burn their faces. They get their faces burned. They can't see. That you're going to leave them just, you know, dazed. Essentially, they're dazed. They're stunned. If you put a wave and you continue to like force at them, they're gonna be like, what is it that he's throwing at us, you know? And bam, you know? Then at that point, you get away. You run away, you're gone, you're gone. You do it real fast and you're gone. You escaped. All right, cool, that's pretty much everything I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Next week, gonna do a little bit of Red Hood. I know you guys, a lot of people dig Red Hood, I do too, he's a really cool dude. And yeah, that one's gonna be a little more chemistry based. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Yeah, so take it easy. That's surprised to be with you. Oh, and also if you haven't already heard about it, if I haven't put the video up now, I'm making a video about what it takes to be the Guardian. Because a lot of people have been asking me, and I really want everyone to understand what it is. It's gonna be kind of like like I said, it's gonna be a game, and it's really a training camp. And if the video's not out today or tomorrow, you know, just be ready for that. Just be ready, because it's coming. It's coming. I'm just working on how to say it exactly right and not like talking your ears off. Just trying to keep it make sense for everyone who wants to be a part of it. No, so cool. All right, take it easy, guys. Let's press to be with you, and deuces.